Well, what if I was in the middle of teaching and you just said,
I still say anyway.
What?
I said what? What?
Oh boy.
I'm gonna say it during while you're teaching.
Equations of a line. Equations of the line. Graphing. Graphing. Y'all need to understand graphing. Well, few ways for us to understand graphing, okay? Few ways. The original way is dealing with slope-intercept forms. Slope-intercept form, okay? Y equal to mx plus b. Now, when dealing with this, again, just to go over this, you're dealing with your slope, okay? You're dealing with your slope, and you're dealing with the y-intercept, okay? Hence the term slope-intercept, okay? So, why is it that we're dealing with these? Well, it makes it easier. Actually, the easiest way, me personally, I find that the easiest way to graph is using the standard form, because all you're doing is finding both your y-intercept and your x-intercepts, okay? Or your y-axis and your x-axis. But slope-intercept form, that's the usual way, okay? Right now, what I'm doing with y'all, I'm giving y'all a choice, okay? A choice of which type of situation you want to use. So that's why I'm going over the slope first. Okay, so say for example, you might have y equal to 4 over 3x minus 3. And you must graph this, right? Say you might have that. Well, in order for you to graph this, the first thing that you do, and I'm pretty sure a couple of y'all, this is coming back to your memory, you have a coordinate plane like so, right? You have a coordinate plane like so, and from looking at this, what is that? From looking at this, first thing you look at is your y-intercept. Why? Because your y-intercept is the point where your line crosses the y-axis, okay? Y-intercept is the point where your line crosses the y-axis. So when we're looking at this, what is our y-intercept? -3. It is a -3, okay? Don't forget that minus sign. Remember, the minus sign and the negative sign, they both go hand in hand, all right? So, yes, this is a -3, which means it's down here somewhere. I don't know, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Boom, right? -3. That is the point where we cross the y-axis. And 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we are looking at this. What kind of slope is this? What kind of slope is that? Is that a positive slope or a negative slope? Positive. Positive. Who here understands positive slopes and negative slopes? Okay. Which way will we be running because that's a positive slope?
If it's a positive slope, then the line is going to go up. Right?
Yes.
Up and to the right.
Up and to the right. Why?
Because it's positive.
Why? Okay, so why are you running to the right if it's positive? So if I were to numerically number this, -1, -2, -3, -4, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, right? The reason why you run to the right, because this is positive, is because what kind of numbers are you running towards?
Positive.
The positive numbers, okay? This is why you run to the right. Am I on the camera?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So you run to the right if it's a positive. You run to the left if it's a negative, okay? Here's the thing about a slope. I'm gonna pretty much tell y'all to go up each and every time. And if it's a positive slope, you run to the right. If it's a negative slope, you run to the left, okay? So we're going to rise each and every time because that's what this is. Remember I told y'all on y'all's slope, rise over run, okay? We are going to rise each and every time. This is the easiest way to understand how to graph, okay? Rise each and every time. So what's our top number? 4. So we're going to count up how many times? 4 times. 1, 2, 3. Don't forget your origin right here. Don't forget your origin. That's 0, okay? You do count that as a point, all right? I done see mad people just skip it. I don't know why. So 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? We're here at the 1 right here, okay? And which way are we gonna run? To the left or the right?
The right.
The right, because
It's positive.
it's a positive slope. How many units do we run to the right?
3.
3. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Okay? Easy, right? I know I'm taking this slow, but I mean, let's be real. Is basically you know, is basically 1, 2. How to do. Okay? Bars. Slope intercept form. All right? Standard form. Okay? These are the main 2 forms that you are going to be using in order to graph. Standard form and slope intercept form. Okay? Take your time. Okay? Let's say, for example, you might have, okay, so with standard form, what is our formula for the standard form? What is the formula for standard form? Anybody? Anybody? Euler? XY. No. It's on your notes from last week. Golly, y'all killing me. AX plus BY is equal to C. Lord, have mercy.
That's when I didn't pay attention. I've never done that form.
You've never done that formula before? We just did it last week.
Other than last, no, when? Did we really?
Yes.
Well, I wasn't paying attention.
Lord have mercy. Y'all, I went over each formula. Slope intercept, standard form, and point slope. Changing it from point slope all the way down to standard form. Last week?
Yeah.
Yeah? No?
I'm living in.
Y'all killing me.
I don't remember.
Okay, so say for example, you might have let's say 6, actually, yeah, 6x plus 3y is equal to 12. Right? 6x plus 3y is equal to 12. Standard form, okay? When you're dealing with standard form, and this is why I like it, because it's easy to me. I mean, granted, both of these are easy, but you as Algebra 2 students, y'all need to know both of how to graph, okay? You need to know both of how to graph. So, in order for you to find, in order to find your x-axis, you must make your y equal to 0. In order to find your y-axis, you must make your x equal to 0, okay? That's point blank simple, okay? So, what do I mean by that? Well, split it up, okay? We have, start with the x. 6x plus 3 times 0 is equal to 12. And then 6 times 0 plus 3y is equal to 12. This is how you find both your x-axis and your y-axis. They cancel out. They cancel out right there, so you're left with 6x equal to 12. What is x equal to? 2, thank you. 6 times 0, that cancels out, so therefore you're left with 3y equal to 12. What is y equal to?
4.
4. Okay? Graph. Okay? We're graphing.